Alright, so lucky, so I was on the right chapter, but I had to turn off my notifications. It's very important, you turn off your notifications before you do these lessons, because you don't want Esau, exposing or how should I say it? You don't want Esau, but also these scoffers, bug outs, getting any of your information, any of your contact information, any of the things you do, so that they expose you or try to call your job, get you fired, and things of that nature. So make sure you turn off your notifications prior to doing your videos. But yeah, so this is it. This is Jeremiah 50 and 33. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, Yahweh of hosts, the children of Israel, which is the northern kingdom, you Latinos, Native Americans, and the children of Judah, which is the southern kingdom. Okay, Negroes, West Indians, Haitians. Which is Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. It says we're oppressed together. Okay, we're oppressed here. Okay, and all that took them captives held them fast, meaning they have a stern grip on us. That's why in order to leave the country, you have to have a passport. Okay, in order to collect any type of income, it needs to be backed on a social security number. Okay, the format is laid out to totally control us as a people. And if you want to leave the country, like I stated, you have to have a passport, man. Say you want to flee and say, you know what, I'm tired of this place. I'm tired of being here. I'm tired of the oppression that goes on here. You got these devils, you might as well say, well, go back to your country. Okay, why don't you leave the country? If you don't like it here, well, guess what? You can't even leave the country unless you have a passport. All right? It says they refuse to let them go. Esau will refuse to let you go. There's a lot of movies, like one in particular is a movie I remember when I was growing up, before the truth. This movie was called A Day Without a Mexican. Now, it was a comedy, it was a scoff against the tribe of Issachar. But in that movie, A Day Without a Mexican, they show you that all the so-called Mexicans got raptured. They instantaneously disappeared. And it left Esau with all these hard labors. It left Esau with all these jobs that he couldn't do, that didn't want to do. All the food, Mexican food, all the good food and everything, disappeared as well. So Esau's starving. He has to work these hardcore jobs. Pretty much showing you, man, that Esau does not want you tribes to go anywhere. Now, the movie was called A Day Without a Mexican, but in all reality, it should have been called A Day Without an Israelite. And it should have been all the tribes disappear. Because you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the same people. Okay? This is Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. It says, for thou art an holy people unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, thy power. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, thy power, had chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you're that special people. You're the best. When it comes to Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, and Yahushua, so-called Jesus Christ, you people are held the highest in regard. Okay? All these other nations, as it tells you in the book of Esdras, they're spit to the Lord. They're nothing. Okay? It says spittle. Okay? Which is like the air that comes from you spitting. It's nothing. Little drops, little spurts. Okay? They're nothing to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. It's all about you Israelites, man. That's why this is that bloody city. Okay, let's go back to that. This is verse 2. The noise of a whip and the noise of the rattling of the wheels. Which that whip, had to do with slavery, man. That's where you get the term cracker. Because Esau was cracking Jake's ass with that whip. So our people would call them crackers. Alright? And the noise of the rattling of the wheels, and of the prancing horses, and of the jumping chariots. The horsemen lifted up both the bright sword and the glittering spear. And there is a multitude of slain, and a great number of carcasses, and there is none under their corpses. They stumble upon their corpses. Going into all the death that's going to immense. Okay, from this war that's about to break out, man. From these wars that have been breaking out. But of course, there's going to be a major conflict, World War III. That's going to leave a lot of dead here, man. Not just here, but other parts of the earth. Okay, other parts of the world. Alright. So now let me get this in Matthew 12, I believe. And I thought it was here. Oh, man. So look. Yeah, so this is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Alright? Because iniquity, wickedness, has increased in this place to the point of no return. The Lord has to just destroy this place, man. Alright? Because these people have waxed super wicked. They're killing each other every day. Okay, you have these unholy days, so-called holidays. People are out there getting drunk. People are out there drunk, beating each other up, stabbing each other, shooting each other, running people over because they're so drunk. Okay, this place is full of violence, man. Alright? Full of violence. This is Revelation 18 and 21. And a mighty angel took up a stone, like a great millstone, and cast it into the sea, saying, Thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all. Right? That's how this place is going to go down. Is with violence, the same way it came about through bloodshed and violence. That's the same way this place is going to go down. With bloodshed and violence, death and destruction, nuclear fire. So with that, all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, our Kakwadash. course, as always, double honors to our apostles and elders. They rule well at Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect.